Yeah.
I just want the paper. I just want the paper. I just want the paper.
Yeah.
I just want the paper. I just want the paper. I just want the paper.
It's still a feeling that you love to hate. Don't hesitate to put in work just to get this pay. And all this talk about food, I guess I need a plate. But once the trap house boom, I guess I flip the state to get this rate. Money violent like I'm in rape. Half a brick a day, my firework like Independence Day. Spark a split for hate. Niggas learn from that chink shit. Now my shooters move around, we moving brinks with. I'm from the school of the hard knocks, from a hard block. I need a beat with a hard knock, flipping hard rock. Need a coupe with a hard top or a hard drop. Pull it out, they be all shocked, watch they jaws drop. My niggas crazy, but we optimistic. Cause I remember days I didn't have a pot to piss in. Somebody tell these pussy niggas I'm the best that did it. Your boy Dag, fire plane, that's the best description. Motherfuckers, yeah.
I just want the paper. I just
Salute, and salutations to everybody out there. This is Talking Tough with Stino. I am your host, the toughest of tough, all Stinos. Thank y'all for popping out. This is the part 2 of my Albany story. I mean, we're gonna get into it. So I believe where I left off last, everybody had left me in jail. So I told the police that everything was mine. And the police put me back in the cell by myself, and everybody one by one began to leave. One by one, hand daps through the cell. Yo, peace out, Stino. Peace out. All right, so now I know I'm by myself. I know what's about to happen. They're about to send me to jail. So they take my mugshot. I wish I could have found it. I was searching everywhere for that shit. But they take my mugshot. You know, it's still a little surreal to me. We still in like the precinct part. They didn't ship me off yet. So they put me back in the cell. They come in, they shackle me. Now, anybody that's ever been to jail, they know what them shackles feel like. They put handcuffs around your wrists. They put handcuffs around your ankles as well. And they put me in like a little van. I was the only one getting transported, I guess, from there at that time. So it was just me in the van. And they take me to the worst place that I've ever been to in my existence. Albany County Jail. ACJ is what they call this shit. All upstate. If you upstate and you know anybody that's been locked up, they've probably been to Albany County Jail. This shit is the worst jail ever, and I'm going to explain to you why in a second. So they bring me into Albany County Jail. It's nighttime at this time, so I get locked up like 8 in the morning. So they got me in the precinct all day or whatever, they little courthouse. So at nighttime, they take me to Albany County Jail. Now this is important because when they locked me up, I didn't have no clothes on, and they didn't put any clothes on me when they arrested me. They let me put on some jeans, and they put a jacket on me. I didn't have no socks. I didn't have no t-shirt. They locked me up. I was in my drawers. I had just woke up. I was in like some little shorts. You know what I'm saying? Some basketball shorts and some underwear. So when they locked me up, they just put some jeans on me, threw a jacket on me and my sneakers, and took me out to the precinct. So when I get into jail, you know, they got you in like this little holding tank until they get everybody information and shit. So I'm in the holding tank. I ain't really talking to nobody. It's about 5 or 6 of us in there. You know, that shit was or whatever. Then they took me to the part where they get your information. You know what I'm saying? They took my information, gave them my name. They took pictures of all my tattoos. They asked me if I was gang related. They asked me if I was banging anything right there in the little interview shit, like, you know what I'm saying, where they book you into the jail part. The COs was asking me if I had any gang affiliations. I told them no, even though I was lying. I told them niggas no. I didn't know how important that was and why they was asking that question, but we'll get into that later on. You know what I'm saying? So They let me make a phone call. I made a phone call to one of the homies, basically bragging. Like I was at that time, I was wilding. So I was basically bragging, like, yeah, bro, I'm about to hold it down. Now, I mean, if I see anybody that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna turn up, and all niggas like, yeah, bro, yeah, hold it down. Like, yeah, I'm saying, it's like fucking 6 niggas in the background. Hey, yo, tell Stino I said hold it down, bro. Like, it's just retarded movements. So they booked me in. Now, when they book you in, they give you certain things. So they make you change your clothes. They didn't like search my body when I got locked up. I didn't have nothing on me, but I just felt it weird. Like they didn't like search me and make sure I wasn't hiding nothing. They took my sneakers and shit. Like they took all my clothes I came in there with. So mind you, I'm only in there with my drawers, my socks, my little basketball shorts that they took from me. So underneath that orange jumpsuit that they gave me, I had on nothing but boxers. I didn't have no socks. So the little Pataki, the little jail shoes that they give you, I didn't have no socks with them shits. I just had them shits with my bare feet. You know what I'm saying? Feeling crazy. Like they did me so disgusting. You know what I'm saying? So they give me my bedding, right? So in my bedding, I have a top sheet, a regular sheet to put on the mattress. Did I have a pillow? They didn't even give me a pillow at first. Cause I'll tell you why. So I go to my cell. The first tier that they took me to was 2 West. I was on 2 West. 2 West was a classification tier. So I don't know if anybody else has been in county jail. I don't know how it is in all other county jails. But in this county jail, they did 23 hours in, 1 hour out. This is why you're being classified, while your tuberculosis shot is coming back. Like they got to make sure you don't got no diseases and all that other shit. Trying to classify niggas and see where they about to rock out at. So I'm in the realization I'm in jail now, right? So I remember for a couple of days I didn't have a mattress. I was so into the mind frame of this is jail. I didn't think that niggas gave you mattresses. That metal shit, that metal bed frame, I thought that was like you supposed to sleep on that. So all my covers that they gave me, I made it like padding. Like I didn't use no top cover. I laid all my covers down and I was sleeping on that shit. Whatever extra little clothes I had or whatever else extra that was in there, I would use that as my pillow. And I remember waking up and not realizing that I was in jail. Like, you know how you wake up out of bed, you're like, ah. You're like, yeah, I walked straight into a wall. Boom, like, damn, I'm in jail. Like, realization just keep hitting me like, damn, I'm in jail. So, this is where it gets crazy. So, I was in the second cell on the tier. My white homeboy, Brian, salute. I don't know where Brian is at right now, but salute to Brian. Brian was the dude that was in the first cell. Brian used to hold me down. Not gonna hold you. I was in there with no commissary, no nothing, because I didn't know what if I was getting bail. I didn't know nothing, so I didn't want nobody to send me no money. For all I know, bail is gonna be $1,000. Pay that $1,000 to get me out of jail. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Brian holding me down, like I'm eating whatever they bringing us to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm eating the jail food. Whatever Young Thug is saying is nasty, that's the shit that I was eating. I didn't care. I was eating that shit. I was hungry, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Brian used to hold me down with the food, like tuna kits, spread, like whatever he making in his cell. Yo, bro, you want this? The rest of this peanut butter thing, like, yeah, bro, pass that shit. Like, Brian was holding me down. I didn't have nothing to give Brian Brian was just holding me down. Like, I don't know if Brian knew me from Albany or from Troy or from Cohoes, seen me moving around or whatever, or heard about me, but he was really just holding me down, son. Salute to Brian. This is where I knew Brian was a gangster. The COs in Albany County Jail is the most ruthless COs ever on earth. I wake up one day and the CO is going to each cell. He starts at Brian's cell first. He tells Brian, yo, I'm at the front of my cell. I'm sitting at the front of my bed. So I'm like listening to what the CO is asking him. So he asks Brian, yo, we about to bring another prisoner over here to this side. It was 2 West and 2 East. I was on 2 West. The other classification shit was on 2 East. He said, I'm about to bring a prisoner on this side. When he come on this side, I'm going to pop the cells. I want y'all niggas to beat him up, and I'm going to hold you down with some stuff. Do you agree? And the nigga was like, yeah. Brian was like, hell yeah. Like, CO come to my cell. I already know what he gonna say. So as soon as he come to my cell, I'm like, nah, I'm not with none of that shit, bro. Like, I'm not doing no favors for no COs. I don't want no favors in return. I want to get the fuck out of here. I'm not living this shit, nigga. Like, I'm not bidding. I want to get the fuck out of here. At this time, I didn't even know how much time I was gonna have. So they keep going down cell by cell. It's like 20 something cells. You know what I'm saying? They go down cell by cell. And you know, I'm not thinking nothing of it. Probably like an hour later, I hear the COs bringing somebody in. So I go to my cell bars and I'm looking forward, and I see this kid Isaiah. Now Isaiah was the little brother of one of the homies that I used to chill with in Troy. Isaiah was about 18 at the time. I was about 19 or 20 years old maybe at that time. So they bring Isaiah over. Isaiah got all his bedding. You know what I'm saying? He got his sheets and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever bin with his sheets on top. So he holding his bin and he got his sheets on top and all that. And he walking in. Mind you, I don't see no COs. I just see him. Like, he's walking down. I guess they told him just to go to his cell. His cell was probably at the end of it. It was like a long line of jails, cells. As soon as he got past my cell and I seen who he was, like, oh shit, that's Isaiah. Like, all the cells popped open. And when I mean all the prisoners jumped on, my cell didn't open. I guess whoever's agreed to it, they cells got popped. My cell stayed closed, so I didn't want nothing to do with that shit. I don't need nothing from y'all niggas. I eat this regular lunch and dinner and breakfast that y'all bring me, bro. I don't fuck with COs. I don't fuck with police. So they beat this nigga down. All the prisoners beat this nigga down. I hear the COs, yo, get back to your fucking cells. The COs come. They manhandling niggas. They not really hitting niggas, but they manhandling niggas, putting niggas back in they cell, close the cell. They proceeded to drag Isaiah to the bubble. Now I'm in the second cell, so I can see the bubble. I can see everything. They take him back to the bubble. They pull him inside the bubble. Now, for all y'all that don't know what the bubble is where all the COs be at. Like, that's their little headquarters shits inside each wing or whatever, inside each tier. They pull him back inside the bubble and they fuck him up. Like, they beat him down bad. That's when I knew this shit is more corrupt than what I think it is. This shit is more corrupt than what I think it is. The COs are the most disrespectful, irresponsible gangster niggas in that jail. And mind you, I'm in Albany County. Albany County is probably the most racist county in New York. So after that, I realized that this shit is a little bit more crazy than what I think it is. You know what I mean? I started not really wanting to really talk to the COs and shit. Like, them niggas come, I'm just like, I'm not even, don't even ask me nothing, bro. Like, I really don't want to talk to you. You know what I mean? So I get classified. I go to another tier. And the tier I go to is all the homies. It's all the homies. It's all the homies in there. So it's nothing but love in that tier. I go to court, my first court date. They tell me I don't have a bail yet. Like, they keep pushing my court dates back. Right, as of this point, I'm in jail for almost a month now. They keep pushing my court dates back. They keep sending me back to wait. I get my first visit from my little white girl, Ashley. And you know, I get upset because she's crying and I'm like, yo, how much money did y'all get up? Did y'all get my money? She's like, yo, the police took all your money. They took everything that was in the apartment. Like, so there's not really nothing for us to try to help with. So I get mad. Like, I don't even know what my bail is. I just get mad and I stand up like, yo, man, I'm out. Thinking that, you know, I could just go back to my, like, not really thinking where I'm at. The police rushed me. That's the first time I got rushed by the COs. They rushed, strip search. I guess that that movement that I made, just standing up and like, they didn't know if she had gave me something. They didn't know what happened, so they had to search me. And like I said, man, this shit is jail. Like, this is what jail does. You know what I'm saying? It's just you have no control. The COs have all the control, nigga. You are a prisoner. You are a prisoner. You know what I mean? Just all them situations that I've been through in jail made me never want to go back to that shit. Being strip search, just seeing the COs violate niggas, all that shit made me never want to go back to jail. Now, mind you, it wasn't really too much bad shit that happened as far as I was concerned. The only shit that really happened as far as I was concerned is, you know, niggas be having paperwork parties. So before I got classified on that little hour out, niggas was showing each other paperwork. So we would be out and like where the chairs is and shit. Know what I mean? Like, this is actually the inside of Albany County Jail at one of the wings. Know what I'm saying? But you see where them chairs is at? That's where niggas would sit and have their paperwork parties. So we all give it. I don't care. I'm in there for drugs. Now, I mean, as a matter of fact, I think the second morning that I was in there and I woke up, niggas was yelling down the cell saying that they seen me on the news. Like they seen my case on the news because it was supposed to be like a big drug bust or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't care about giving up my paperwork. Now, I mean, yeah, all y'all niggas can see my paperwork. I really don't care, nigga. I'm in here because I was selling drugs, champ. So this one nigga, we exchanged paperwork. I'm not really even reading niggas' paperwork. I'm just going through the motions like, oh yeah, word, all right, yeah, cool. You hit mine, word, yeah, all right, cool. And I'm saying I really don't give a fuck about what niggas is in here for. I'm not bidding. I don't plan on being in here for too long. So we all go back to our cells and shit like that. That night, I heard a nigga say, yo, cell 2. I'm like, yo. The nigga say, yo, you got my paperwork? So I pulled my envelope out. I'm looking through my paperwork, because maybe the paperwork got switched. So I'm looking through the paperwork. I'm like, nah, I don't got your paperwork, bro. And the nigga was like, yo, you got my fucking paperwork, bro. And I'm like, yo, hold on. I'm looking again like, nah, I don't got your paperwork, bro. Like, maybe somebody else got your shit. Like, and then I heard a nigga say, you gonna go swimming. So I'm like, swimming? What the fuck is that? So my son, Brian, in cell 1, he's like, yo, bro, that nigga say he gonna throw piss on you, bro. So I'm like, throw piss on who? Nigga say he gonna throw piss on you, bro. That's what going swimming means. So I'm like, oh nah, all right, copy. He's like, yo, bro, as soon as you see that nigga tomorrow, pop on that nigga, bro. That nigga can't be talking to niggas like that and all that, bro. I'm like, yeah, nah, facts. So that night, I made me a concoction. Of piss, milk, whatever shit I had in that cell. I set that shit, I shook it up, and put that shit underneath my toilet, just in case if I'm asleep, the nigga walk past my cell because I ain't get up during that hour or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be without. I was up though. Shower time. Just so happens. Now they only let a couple of niggas out of the shower at a certain time. Just so happened me and this nigga went to the bath area around the same time. I beat the shit out this nigga, y'all. As soon as I seen this nigga, it was a hail of fucking hooks and a flurry of uppercuts, y'all. When you in jail, you cannot just let niggas talk to you like that. You gotta show niggas that you are not that guy. I'm not that guy y'all niggas gonna be talking to. Like, I'm big for a reason. I beat the shit out this nigga, and that's another time where I noticed that you was by yourself. He was by himself. Nobody came to help him. Everybody stood around and watched me whoop his fucking ass. Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe because we was being classified, nobody had shanks or nobody had knives. Nobody had nothing dangerous. It was really just hands. You got an hour out. Niggas let me beat him up, and I beat him the fuck up, and niggas went back to their cells. Now, and probably like two days after that is when niggas got classified, and I went to the new tier and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, Albany County was crazy. Probably gonna do a part 3 to this shit because there's still a lot more shit that I gotta talk about, man. Like seeing niggas get $150, more CO stories. Like, yeah, but I'm probably gonna have to do a part 3. I don't want to outrun this episode, you know what I'm saying? But y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, go over to wearetough.com, cop some merch, keep the lights on, man. I'm about to redo the whole background. Y'all about to see this whole shit redone. Know what I mean? Because I'm trying to make this shit the best that I can make it for the viewers, know what I'm saying? So if y'all tuning in, please make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, man. Go to wearetough.com. I'll be back with episode part 3 to the Albany County stint. I was in there for probably about 3 or 4 months. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a part 3. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with some commercials for the products, for the clothing and shit. And y'all be easy, man. Don't play with me, stay with me. You know the vibes. Warning. Clouded Teen causes extreme cases of dumbness, reckless acts of mookism, and total loss of morality. Are you chasing clout? So is everyone. But why don't you look the part while doing it? Get your official clout merch right now at wearetough.com. That is wearetough.com. If you're chasing clout and you're out here on some mookism shit, go ahead and go over to wearetough.com and get your merch today.
Cause I got a lot, oh yeah. And anywhere you go, my whole crew gonna know, oh baby, hey baby, you can't hide from the light.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it real, trying to keep it real. Tell me what you want, I'ma tell you how I feel. I ain't trying to get no deal. I keep it real. Tell me what you want, I'ma tell you how I feel. I ain't trying to get no deal.